just wanted to start recording videos. Just wanted to, give my political opinion out in the world. It's hard as a Zoomer to find a way to do it. So YouTube might be a way, but knowing what's going on in YouTube, knowing what's going on in YouTube at this point, it's gonna be difficult. But I think I can do it. But obviously, BitChute, Telegram, everything else, I'm gonna try to find a way to make a career out of this. Maybe not. Maybe this would be short term, but I wanted to just talk about politics. It's just really a big interest of mine, and I know I have the optics. Really, I was watching a C. Franson video, and he was right. I would technically be a rhetorical kill shot. I am black, a Zoomer, but also a nationalist. I'm an American nationalist. America first, baby. It's about time to put America first. It's time to stop with the endless wars. It's time to put America first. And that means immigration restriction. So I lay out to you about my beliefs. These are three main pillars. One, immigration restriction. We all know what's going on the border, and immigration is a key part of that. Number two, foreign policy. Realist in a way. I would classify myself as more of a realist slash non-interventionist. And three, social conservatism. So I'm just quickly writing this down. These, to me, are the three pillars that are very important. First is, sorry if you can see this, immigration slash demographics. Immigration is a key issue right now. We're facing a large crisis, and I could explain it for a long time, but to say the least, we're facing a crisis that we haven't faced before. Since 1965, the 1965 Cartel Act, we've had over 60 million people come into the United States. 60 million. And most of them are going to vote Democrat 75% of the time. And that means the Democrats have a chance, are well on the right way to gain electoral majority. And we also do have legal immigration. Obviously, I don't know. Legal immigration is a big problem, and every single legal immigrant gets supported. But legal immigration is the biggest problem. It's the biggest problem this country's facing, and mass immigration is gonna lead to electoral downfall of the Republican Party and the balkanization of America. Number two, foreign policy. Just as important as immigration is foreign policy. When we get the immigration problem fixed, and I believe we should do that, in my position, of course, I should reiterate on immigration is I need a 10-year moratorium on all net immigration. All net immigration. 10-year moratorium. No stopping. No more of this. Whoa, we're gonna have more legal immigration. No, 10-year moratorium on all immigration. That means zero net immigration for 10 years, bare minimum. I will explain this a little bit later, but it's a little bit into my beliefs. Next, we have foreign policy. Obviously, foreign policy is really not the biggest thing of mine. I'm more of an immigration guy, but foreign policy is big. My belief personally is that we need to have a realist view of foreign policy, as well as a little bit of non-interventionism. We need to put America first, not Israel, obviously. But also, it's looking at how our national interests, how what we do around the world benefits our national interests. Whether we're in the Middle East, whether in Europe, Asia, or Latin America. It doesn't matter if we're standing up to Kim Jong Un, Xi Jinping, Putin, or our allies. Germany, Brazil, Mexico, well, Germany, Brazil, Canada, UK, Australia, Italy. Doesn't matter. We need to hold a realist foreign policy position with our allies and our enemies. And finally, social conservatism. That is, to me, bar none, one of the things that's very not talked about so far, for me, from my perspective at least. I don't talk about social conservatism because, granted, if you're gonna be in the dissident right, America First movement, you have to be bare minimum a social conservative. That means opposing degeneracy, pornography, feminism, everything else. Everything else leads off that. If you oppose degeneracy, you have to oppose feminism and pornography. as well as other things. But those are just a little bit into my beliefs. My beliefs are obviously not not something that is just gonna stay the same. We all evolve. It's it's common, but from my perspective, what I see is that we need these three things are what hold around my beliefs. These three things make me a paleoconservative, a continuation of Pat Buchanan and Sam Francis and what they did in the 90s, and really what we've been fighting for the last 50 years. We've been fighting for the American nation, America first. We've been trying to put America first against the GOP sellout grifters on the right, and then obviously the leftists. So we're fighting a position. We're the dissident right. We're rising. We're the ones who are making everything new in the right. And I truly believe if we can do it, think anyone can do it. It's time the distant right stands up. So that'll be all. In case you wanna go further, follow my Twitter, Mr. Paleocon, and check me out, I guess, on Twitter. We'll be making a video soon, so see ya.